Please do not be a sad episode. Please, I just want one more happy episode, please. What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to Blissful Kingdom Reacts for another episode of Monster. Today we're going to be watching episode 14. Hold on, let me get comfortable. Let me get a little comfortable. Something that I kind of wanted to talk about, or I was attempting to hint at from last episode, that they have similarities with like everyone in episode 13, whether it's the doctor, the policeman, and Tenma himself. It's kind of like jobism. And I know you're like, oh, it's probably not a word. It's in the Urban Dictionary. I looked it up. It's the best way to explain what I'm trying to explain. But basically what that means is the belief that jobs are your only solution out of poverty or the situation that you're currently in, which that could kind of be somewhat true. But I also think that's a bad way of thinking. I come from a generation of people who would straight up put up with being mistreated in the workplace, or on the second thought of that, they're so focused on work that they don't care about anything else. And then that's how they also miss out on other parts of their lives. There's so many marriages that fail because they're not there for each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not showing each other attention because they're just so focused on their job. Kind of how the doctor was explaining with his wife that passed. And then the same with the sheriff guy. He's so caught up in work and so focused on work that he doesn't even really care about his mom. Like, he cares about her. I could tell that he does because of what he did as well. But he's like, I don't need to go check up on her. She's fine. She's gonna outlive all of us. He's so focused on his job and, oh, I gotta get Tenma so I can get a promotion. This is gonna help our, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in the show, especially in the beginning of the show, that's kind of what they wanted for Tenma. And I feel like he kind of broke out of that. Regardless of like the situation that's coming now that he's dealing with, they wanted him to, hey, do what you're told, do this, do as I say, focus on your work, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, and he's being pushed so much to the point where he's like, my job is helping people, bro. Anyways, I kind of realized that I did kind of stray from my original point. The fact of the matter is that I feel like the generation in the area, at least in America that I come from, is if we're being mistreated, if it's too much, if the pay is not there, we're not putting up with any of that fucking bullshit. At least I'm not, me personally. Other than that, I just had to come to the realization I was watching back some of the footage of like how good of a doctor he is. I know I've been saying it throughout the entire series so far, but like he could look at you and be like, yeah, you probably got cancer. Like, that is insane, bro. Another plus, I am ecstatic that Dieter is still with Tenma. I don't know how this is going to play out with him because Tenma is getting into some like dangerous territory, and he is a boy at the end of the day, you know. So I don't know if there's going to be time skips or how the time's going to progress in the show. So far, it's been excellent. Mwah. Like I've said. Even the difference in Tenma's character and the way that he's growing and the way that he's changing. And from like the intro, he looks like a completely different character. But yeah, those townsmen and that doctor at that town, they're just good people. I love that he was like, bro, you're the only one that can probably help him when that time comes. So go win him, Dieter. And before I end my yap session off, I know that I've been promising and talking about an upscale or whatever the case is. I'm going to have to go and like maybe go into a call with the person that was helping me out with this because I downloaded the episode. I have the VLC media or whatever. I don't know how to switch it to dub and put the subtitles on there. So I'm enjoying this dub so much considering that I'm watching the dubbed versions of all the episodes on my channel currently, but I might switch Freerun. But I'm going to explain that in the Freerun reaction. Because I know I said I wasn't. But anyways, that's not for this episode. As always, I stream on Twitch and TikTok. Links will be below in the description along with the rest of my socials. And let's get into this episode.
How many times do you plan on coming here? You can ask me until you're blue in the face. I'm always going to tell you the same thing. Look, Councilman Boltzmann didn't have sex with that woman, that prostitute. This had better be your last visit.
Oh, it's a detective. It's my boy from the BK.
No, you wouldn't dare. You're his secretary. You wouldn't want Councilman Boltzmann's name to come up in a case like this.
Inspector, are you threatening me?
Of course not. I simply want to know the truth of the matter, that's all.
Monster. Chapter 14.
Man, that guy's not going to give an inch.
Let's see what's popping.
No.
What's going on?
Boltzmann's got a pretty good thing going here. Why risk it all on some random prostitute?
The victim was no ordinary prostitute.
He's calculating.
The names of countless politicians and businessmen were traced back to her.
Just because they stayed at the same hotel doesn't make him a John.
Have you decoded her client list for me?
Actually, we're still working on cracking that code. It's a lot tougher than we thought.
Damn.
I'll do it myself.
Oh,
Just
God.
give me the disc.
You want something done, you gotta
Great.
do it yourself
But
around this
don't you
motherfucker.
already?
Unfortunately, y'all ain't no fucking help.
There's something
you
I've been
saying?
meaning to ask you for a while.
What is it?
Well, how do you find the time to sleep?
What does that have to do with the case? It's an irrelevant question, Detective.
You said sleep has nothing to do with solving this bitch. Why are you
Well,
talking to
have
me?
you gotten the chance to talk to him?
It doesn't really matter when. He doesn't listen. He stopped listening to me a long time ago.
I know, but the sooner you tell him, the better.
Keep it down, you're being too loud. He's here, you know, working in his office.
Yeah?
Y'all been keeping the same loudness. He can't hear y'all over that mechanical keyboard. No, he probably
Are you
couldn't.
still trying to connect Councilman Boltzmann to the murder of that prostitute, Lunge?
You're just going to have to smooth things out like you usually do.
No, I can't unburn any more bridges for you. It's too big.
Do whatever
Damn.
you can, Chief.
Give me a break here, Lunge. You're good, but you're only human. Sometimes you're gonna be wrong. Are you gonna risk your entire career
Wrong?
on a dead hooker? Oh, God. Don't tell me you're doing this for the principle of the thing.
I'm not interested in either. All I know is a woman was murdered in cold blood. I'm just interested in finding the killer. Nothing else matters to me.
Tell him.
Lunge!
I'm a detective. I'm Lunge for a reason.
That woman is here again, sir. You know the one, Ava Heinemann?
I know it's probably not a great time to pause, but Lunge is another person that I was kind of talking about in the beginning of this episode. This dude is just focused on work. Was that his child and his wife and he wasn't eating dinner with them? He said, I gotta decode this shit, bro. Eating dinner with my family has nothing to do with the case. That is
Hey,
crazy.
you can't just come back here. We've been
Dedication,
over
though.
this before.
When will Tenma be
Gotta
arrested?
admit.
You have all you need.
It seems like you've been drinking quite a bit this morning.
Oh, yeah, she
drinking.
rosy.
Just so you know,
She's
I've
a
already
rosy
figured
after.
out the case regarding Dr. Tenma. He insists that everything is the work of a man called Johann. But this Johann is just another personality within Tenma's mind. With
Oh,
this
he thinks he's
hypothesis,
tweaking?
what seemed illogical now makes sense.
So that means it's not your problem once you got an arrest warrant. Is that what you're saying?
There are a lot of things I would like to ask him when we finally meet. Dr. Tenma, what an interesting individual he is. However, I have so many other cases piling up on my desk as we speak.
Okay, that's crazy. I thought that
Don't
he
you
kind of
people
knew,
ever let up?
but he
I
thinks
told you,
Timma's
Councilman
a fucking
Boltzmann has an
schizo.
alibi.
And she's still
I'm
so
sorry.
stuck on Timma.
Are you honestly suggesting that my employer hired a hitman to kill that girl? Ridiculous.
I've cracked the code on the list of clients of the woman who was killed.
You know, even if that were the case, it still doesn't prove that he had her killed.
Right. Come to think of it, that's as far as we've gotten.
I'm sure you'll be in touch. Now leave.
And now
We're
fuck
dead
off,
in the
mate.
water without a smoking gun, wouldn't you say? Lunge is unbelievable. Near as I can tell, all he does is work. He's a robot, I'm telling you.
Man, I hear you. The guy barely seems human to me.
Huh?
Ain't no way he just
Right.
checkmate him.
Speaking of checkmate, there it is.
What the hell? Hey,
Yeah,
don't put into
Lunge,
a
he's
game,
not
buddy.
human, bro. He's not
You
human.
shouldn't waste your
I knew it
mind
was
on
him.
things. It seems after a simple little threat, the president of the publishing company chose to confess. Write a report.
Right away.
Yes, sir.
The guy over here talking shit, playing chess.
What do you think you're looking at? It's that call girl's notebook. It
Okay.
records the date and time and other details of encounters with a certain client. I can't really tell you the man's name. He's only referred to here by the initial B. Oh, by the way, have you ever been in contact with
Got
a
him
man
shaking in
named
his
Yanker?
boots.
You may be aware that he is a professional hitman.
You get the hell out of here now!
Oh yeah, he's got him. He's got him where he wants him.
We're moving out, both of us, right now.
Level
This
with
is his-
me. You never even noticed I was pregnant. Not even now, did you?
Are you going to the man who fathered your child?
What do you care? I bet you didn't even
Wait, who?
notice that I was having an affair with another man, did you?
What? Okay, hold on. I know I should finish this scene. But again, what I was just saying, I'm a little confused. So he have 2 wives? Even if that's not the case, one of them is his wife. She said, you didn't even notice I was having an affair with another man. You're so focused on work. And I know I can make this a forever video as like talking points. I can go all day. Like, your wife should be there for you and love you, whatever the case may be. But you just working and not being there, bro, it drifts you apart. And honestly, I don't even think he gives a fuck. Maybe he's not human.
Boltzmann's secretary? Look, I'll tell you everything, but you need to get over here right now. Please.
Understood.
Okay, so one's his daughter.
I have to go.
And she's pregnant. And the one's his wife that's cheating on him. I think I got the context clues right. And these niggas said, I gotta go. Holy fuck. This show, bro.
What just happened here?
The secretary! He committed suicide!
That's the most emotion I've ever seen from this dude in this entire show. And that's his eyes like this. We're gonna get a little backstory.
Councilman Boltzmann's an
never
innocent
mind.
man. Not much of a suicide note, but that's all we got. I'm handing this one over to Inspector Kaminsky. I'm giving him the Reichner Park and Gallon murder cases, too.
So then, what am I supposed to do now?
Spend some time with your fucking family, gang.
Get your head together. Then we'll talk about work.
He don't like that. They know too. Bro, how much ashwagandha is he on?
Well, Dr. Tenma, it seems there's nothing left to distract me.
No, fuck. Damn it.
Sorry, Inspector. You have a visitor? It's Ava Heinemann. You know.
Nah,
No,
actually.
fill her in.
I got nothing to do. I have no family, and I have no job. I mean, he has a job, but like, you know. Is this her 12th fucking husband?
How long? Until next time.
Not sure, babe. Maybe when I return from my next business trip.
Oh, I don't want to give you back to your wife. Come on, stay.
Oh.
Be a call.
Oh. What a
No,
fucking
you won't
bop.
be coming back. Not after getting in trouble for that perfumed handkerchief that I carefully placed in your suitcase. You stupid bastard.
She's...
You were eavesdropping
Bro.
again, weren't you? You must see all the different men I'm with, isn't that right?
Yes, you fucking whore.
No.
Well, what then? You want to join in the fun, is that it?
No, of course not.
It's beautiful. I really love this garden. Looking at all this greenery
He did all
helps
that
me
by
forget
himself?
about the distasteful things out there. I'm wondering if maybe someone like you could be up to the task.
Don't do it, bro.
So
She's
what
gonna
do you
ruin your
think?
fucking life.
Do you think you can make me happy?
Oh my god.
Dad? Hey, Dad, are you listening to me?
But does he have a
Oh,
family?
how is my cooking today?
Oh, he has
You
a
haven't heard
daughter?
single
Is
word
he a
I
single
said,
father?
Have you, Dad? How come you're always daydreaming? I bet you that's why Mom ran off with another man.
Damn!
It's
She's
fine,
like fucking
really.
7. Why are all these wives leaving their fucking husbands?
Coletta,
Okay, I guess we kind of know why, right?
if Daddy found someone he really liked...
Huh?
No, forget it. It's nothing.
He's been
Come
thinking
on,
about that the
tell
whole
the truth.
time?
It's not so bad.
Sorry
The world
for
of a
trouble.
lonely man
You're
is
a
terrible,
gardener,
bro.
But I'm asking you to do all these odd jobs.
No problem.
She's about to fuck this dude's life up. And how can you... I never understood... I know this is gonna be a long ass video because I've been ranting so fucking much. I never understood dating or wanting to go out with like a cheater or a person that's like, you know what I'm saying, you see them doing bad stuff. So you're like, oh, they left their partner and cheated on them with me, so now we're gonna be together and you don't think they're gonna cheat on you ever? Let me just finish this. Let me just finish the
Then
episode, bro.
quit.
Look at her
So,
dressed
how
up in
about
that.
dinner tonight?
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of be tempted
okay.
too. Let me tell you. This bitch be
Why
so
are you
bored, bro.
nervous?
Well, I'm not used to expensive restaurants like this.
If you want to be a man worthy of my company, you must be confident wherever you go. Just pretend you're working in my garden right now.
Yes, that's right. I do feel pretty confident when I'm out there working on something new in the yard. But you
Well, go on.
seem, you know, kind of lonely.
I'm not the only one.
Damn. Maybe this... This might work out.
I'm guessing that you're lonely too.
It's probably not, but I'm just fingers crossed, bro. Because he's cool. I like him. He seems like a good gentleman. I would have went all out. Shit, that was my one chance. I would have went crazy.
My daughter's probably worried about me, so I should get going.
She's still thinking about Tenma, bro? Tenma must have had that thing on him.
You should tell Santa he doesn't have to come this year.
Hey, come on, sweetie. Don't say things like that.
Dad, celebrating Christmas just the two of us sounds lonely.
Yeah,
That
well,
sounds
it might not
lonelier.
just be the two
You
of
got
us
your pops.
celebrating this year, you know?
You're saying too much, gang. You spent one night with her. She still has his pictures up?
The man you're looking at in those photographs ruined my life.
Sorry, I was just cleaning up.
His name is Kenzo Tenma.
Your
drinking again at this time of day?
fiance.
Well, can you believe that useless, incompetent inspector sent me away?
Is she gonna turn him
All I
into
wanna
like
know is when
wanting
they're
to
going
kill
arrest
Tenma?
Tenma.
The BKA? Arrest?
He killed my father and then ran away! Oh, he says he's innocent, but he's not fooling anybody. And my 3 divorces, everything is his fault. And he blames the murders on Johan. This is Johan with my father. Do you think that this child could kill anyone?
Is that really what Tenma told you?
It's utter nonsense.
Have you ever shown this photograph to the police?
Of course not. Why would I?
Well, I don't know. It could be important evidence, maybe.
Tenma's the one who did it! Like Lungay says, he has a split personality, damn it!
Why do you still keep framed pictures of them like this around the house years later?
Good fucking
I figure
question.
deep down, you think Tenma is innocent. You still have feelings for him.
You watch too many soap operas.
Nah, he called you
Out of all
straight
the men
up
I've ever met,
on your
Kenzo
bull.
satisfied the most of my requirements. His position suited me. He was an elite neurosurgeon whom many considered a genius.
Well, he's none of that
Besides,
anymore.
He spoiled me, and best of all, he never contradicted me.
He just listened to my every single request. Yes, yes, yes! He was the man who always said yes to me. That
This
man
bitch is
could make me
crazy.
the happiest person in the world. Do you understand?
How could you
what
want to
I'm
be with
saying?
this?
Do you think I would ever be able to fill his shoes? I'd be willing to tend your gardens for the rest of my life, if that would help to ease your pain any.
This simp ass nigga, bro. I don't even care about him anymore, bro. Fuck him. I have no sympathy for simps.
Don't flatter yourself just because I slept with you once. You were just something to pass the time. I was bored, that's all. I was playing with you, and you fell for it, you fool. Who do you think you are?
You are truly a sad and lonely person.
So are you!
No, not like you.
On Christmas Day, I'm having a party at my house with my daughter. You're welcome to join us.
This is sad as fuck. Maybe she'll go to the party.
Wow, Dad, everything looks delicious. Did you really make this all by yourself?
Yep.
But isn't this way too much for the two of us?
Do you think so?
Mom's coming home for Christmas, huh?
Fuck no.
I'm right, aren't I? Well, aren't I, Dad? It's Mom. She's home.
Maybe him saying that will like trigger something in her.
Charlotta.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm so sorry, dear. I'm sorry.
Oh, this bitch decided to come back and ruin everything. Bro. Bro. She's about to ruin this nigga's life now. 'Cause she's
Who
gonna.
cares about mimosas? Or about roses? Or beautiful gardens? Or this whole damn estate? None of it means anything to me now. Just let it burn!
She set the estate on fire? I thought this was like her. I thought this was in her head. Bro. What the fuck is going on?
Welcome back.
So, Inspector Lungay, you finally decided to listen to me.
I had some time open up, that's all.
This man was my only hope. I must see to it that his life is ruined. or I can never.
Oh, so that was before she showed up to his place. Holy shit, dude. I'm not going to lie to you when I say my brain hurts right now. I don't know why we've had crazier episodes, but just because I was yapping so much about this, and then that was going on, and then like the relationships, and it's like as much as you could tell throughout that episode, the gardener, I started to lose hope. And I thought like maybe him being real and being her wake-up call, like someone that's actually like smell the fucking hot coffee, you know, will kind of like bring her senses together. And I feel like it did. I feel like that night she probably spent and was like, what am I doing? Let me go to this thing. And then she decided to peek in the fucking window. She should have just knocked on the door, bro, and just went in and said, fuck it. And it's like, even his situation, I'm not okay with. Your wife, okay, we don't know the extent of what happened, of why she left or what was going on. I'm going to just say she was a bop. Her husband did not seem like that bad of a guy, bro. He didn't seem like he was scum or a criminal. He seemed like he would please his wife as much as he could. Yes, he worked, but he still cared about his family, unlike a lot of people in this show. And then, I don't know how long she was gone again, but you just show up on Christmas, and it's okay, because the nigga that you was with, it didn't turn out. Oh my god, I'm so disgusted, bro. I hate stuff like that so much. We didn't see Timma at all, really, besides like his pictures, which is kind of also crazy now that I'm thinking about it. And I feel like this is kind of the calm before the storm, and it's building up, because now she absolutely has nothing to live for. She doesn't give a fuck. She just wants Timma. Lunge has absolutely nothing to live for. His family's out of the picture. His job's out of the picture. He just wants Timma. Johan just wants... And then Johan is so fucking good that they think Timma is a schizo. Holy fuck. I know I've cussed so much. I said I was going to slow down on cussing. Anyway, there was a lot of talking in this episode. I apologize. But that was episode 14 of Monster. If you stuck around this long, I greatly appreciate it. If you'll leave a like or a comment or whatever, it helps the channel out a ton. All my socials will be in the description, and have a blissful day. Peace.